Hey everybody, Russ, Lead Crayon again, as if you didn't know that. Sitting in the mobile studio, and I'm probably going to be doing one more video here in the mobile studio, depending on how things go. This is going to be a video response to Gateway City Pipers 100 Subs contest. Gateway City Pipers just came onto my radar today, and I saw that they were having a 100 subs contest, so I figured I would jump in. Since they are from the St. Louis area, I haven't picked up yet whether they're from St. Louis, Missouri, or from East St. Louis, Illinois, or what, but they're fairly close to me, so that's very cool. Hey guys, maybe we can meet up for a bowl of tobacco or a cigar or something someday, who knows. You know, I noticed this in the last video that my shirt is all wrinkled up because I've lost a bunch of weight. This shirt is way too big for me, so it looks like somebody knitted it for me out of the curtains or a used tent or something. But anyway, nothing I can do about it. It's just going to look creased and wrinkled. What the hell can you do? So right now I'm rolling through Harrison, Arkansas on my way back to Missouri, so I can be there for the weekend, which is cool. So they, and I've already forgotten their names. Sorry guys, I'll look you up when I get home. Like I said, you're new to me today, so I think it was like Chris and Pete or something like that. Chris and Pete, maybe? If those aren't even close, then sorry again. They wanted to know what our favorite live music experience has been. And this is kind of great for me because my favorite live music experience, and I am a huge live music buff, by the way. For the last 8 years, we have held concerts at our house in Missouri, in southwestern Missouri. We actually have a place where I retrofitted a Morton building with a full stage sound system, DMX light controller, the whole deal, and we put on shows. And we've been doing that for the last 8 years because I love live music. But my favorite live music experience happened this past August. We got to see Barenaked Ladies perform live, and that is the band Barenaked Ladies, not a bunch of bare naked ladies, okay? Not that that wouldn't have been fun too, because it would have. But we saw the band Barenaked Ladies perform live, and this is kind of a story that is one of those you kind of had to be there, but I'm going to try and relay it as best I can. We went to the show. It's reserved seating. It's not reserved seating, but there are seats. You know, when you go to a show, a live music show, in a smaller venue, sometimes it's standing room only, and that makes for a different dynamic than when there are actual seats in the venue. So anyway, the area that we live in, as many of you may know, is what they call the buckle of the Bible Belts. Very right-wing, very religious, very Christian. Yeah, anyway. So we went to the show. The show starts. Guys are putting on a hell of a performance. Barenaked Ladies, they know, these guys know how to put on a concert, okay? So the show is going along great. We're getting about 30 minutes in. People are starting to really get into it. So some girls up in the front row get up and start to dance in front of the stage. Guys in the band are loving it. They're egging them on, having a good old time. And security comes over and tells them to sit down. Now, we can't hear them because, of course, the show is going on, but it's pretty clear what's going on. So the girls sit down, and I see one turn to another, and I can read her lips as clear as day. And apologies for the bad language here, but she turns to her girlfriend and says, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And that's word for word what she said. So the guys in the band aren't really sure what's going on, but they're kind of picking up this weird vibe that there's like a Footloose thing happening in the audience. And so they start telling the audience to get up, get up, like, be a part of the show. Come on, let's go. Don't sit there in your chairs like fucking logs. Get up, be a part of this damn thing. Slowly, people start getting up, and of course, they sell alcohol there, so people start getting more drunk, looser, more into it. Everybody starts standing up, heading towards the front of the stage. It finally gets to the point where the security guy can't deal with it anymore. He's telling people to go sit down. He's he's like threatening them, and like you can't really hear this, but you can see what's going on. And basically everybody's just ignoring the guy. So finally, about 3/4 of the way through the show, the entire audience, whether they were 18 or 88, are standing up, having a good old time, jumping up and down, hands in the air, and the guys in the band are just feeding off this energy, like they're the guy from Shocker. They're just sucking this in like nobody's business. And the show is rocking. The whole thing is just unbelievable. It was kind of like the entire plot of Footloose translated into a concert. It was just like all of these right-wing, totally conservative people who, will golf clap at a concert or whatever, turn into a bunch of wild-haired hippies jumping up and down and everything. And they wound up the show with a 20-minute song that was their encore. They wound it up with a 20-minute song that was basically a mishmash of their material and sort of improv comedy, their material, and a bunch of like hit songs that they covered as well, and just kind of mashed it all together into this amazing 20-minute thing that just blew the roof off the joint. And that for me was the single coolest musical live event I have ever seen. I've never seen anything go from one extreme to the other in the space of 2 hours, and was just an all-out amazing performance. And I will never forget that night as long as I live. So that for me, guys, was my live music experience of a lifetime. I don't know if it'll ever be duplicated or even come close. But thanks to you guys for the contest and giving me the opportunity to tell that story. Thank you to Barenaked Ladies for being the band and the guys that they are and for putting on a magnificent live show. It was amazing. So with that, congrats on the 100 subs, guys. I know you've already got way more than that, and you will have way more than that very, very soon. So take care, everyone. We'll catch you next